This is a routine phaco, and I just want to highlight that sometimes things don't go exactly as planned. And how do you go about it without any panic or alteration in your routine? So here I'm doing my initial incisions, put in my HPMC and go ahead and do a 5.5 capsular access with my cystitone. So as you can see, everything going on very well. This is about a grade 2 nuclear sclerosis, grade 2 plus nuclear sclerosis, which doesn't show up on the OmniGlue. The OmniGlue really gives a fantastic red reflex. And then once the rhexis has been completed, I go ahead to my hydrodissection, and you can see that's a beautiful fluid wave that has gone across. Decompress, and there's a small wave there as well, and then I rotate the nucleus with the tip of the hydrodissection cannula itself, and that's really well done. So no trouble so far. So since it's a very soft nucleus, I take just my Sinskey hook as a chopper and go in with my phaco tip. First aspirate the superficial cortex. Now I'm planning to do the direct chop, and look what happens. So I've gone in, try to get a hold, think I've got a hold, but actually I'm holding on to epinucleus. That's because the central part of the nucleus is extremely small, the hardcore nucleus. So without fretting about it, I go ahead, immediately change my plan and start trenching the central endonucleus. Rotate and get a trench on the other side as well. So make sure you just do the central part. There's no need to go across the whole length because the rest is only epinucleus. Now I tried to separate it, and my trench is not good enough there. So don't bother. Turn it round and try the other side. And there you have the crack. So once you have the crack, again rotate it. You need to crack the other side. Go from the hardcore and crack it. Now I bring out this part and the whole part, and again I'm trying to see, and it's just going through the epinucleus. So don't bother again, go in the center and it auto fractures. This is what I call an auto fracture. And I've got two fragments there of that heminucleus. I know this nucleus is now extremely small, so I just take it from the periphery. The endonucleus is separated, eat up the endonucleus and eat up the rest. So just to show that when things don't go the way you planned, you don't have to panic. You just so many techniques, the technique best suited for these nuclei. Just switch to the next one and let it go like clockwork. Otherwise, if you start sticking with just one technique and trying all sorts of maneuvers just to make that technique work, invariably you cause a lot of problems for yourself by frequently going in and out of the AC, bringing the pupil down and making it a mess, making it harder for you. You may get away with it, but it's so much more difficult to do all those things. Instead of that, just have a plan and go ahead, just change those plans and carry on with the surgery. This is just to show you how one manages without fretting, without panicking, without unduly worrying, because these are, frankly speaking, in the end, easy cataracts. And if you just do things in a logical way, in a step-like fashion, things always work out. And here I am putting in my single piece hydrophobic lens. Go ahead, remove all the viscoelastic from the anterior part of the lens. Go behind as well and do some aspiration of the HPMC from behind, bring it back, make sure it is well centered and well in the bag. And that's it. Conclude your surgery. Thank you so much for watching.